Good morning, and I am going to work on the second Christmas card. Oh, it's Tammy. Hi, everyone. Sorry. I'm going to be working on the second Christmas card of my 52 cards for the year series. Whew. And so hopefully this is going all right. So far, so good. I think I'm one of 52. But I am going to be using these watercolor paints again that I have. I am not confident yet in my watercoloring skills to actually use watercolors and do all of the things that I think you're supposed to do. So I am just going to take out this stash of watercolor marker things that I have. They're not really markers. There's water in there. They're watercolor. It's just a different kind of watercolor. And let's see, I'm going to just put this right up here. And I am going to try to make some holiday lights. Now, I got this inspiration from watching someone else do it. And of course, you know, they make it look so easy. But first thing, I'm just going to draw a rough draw of my holiday lights. So I'm going to make a string of lights, and then I'm going to make a little rough, there's like a little, you know, the little things that hold the lights, and I want to see how many lights I can get on here first. So I am literally just rough drawing. And then I'm going to do like a light bulb, kind of an egg shape. I might need to make it a little fatter. I don't know. I mean, you guys know me. I'm not going for perfection. I'm going for having some fun, doing something different, challenging myself. The spacing on these is a little bit off. I should probably get my eraser and move this one over, and then maybe I'll even have room for one more over here if I... I don't know if I did anything, did I? I moved that thing and put it in the exact same space. There we go. Then I get a little bit more on there. So that's kind of the rough outline. And I think I'm going to go ahead and start with the colors. So I'm going to do, I love red light bulbs at Christmas time. So I'm going to make the one kind of in the center red. And I'm just going to kind of trace my line here. And then what I like to do, like I've been doing this for any time, but I'm going to put where I want it to be darkest. I'm just laying this flat on here. And then I'm going to take one of my watercolor brushes that I have over here. So these just have water in them. And I am going to take this and just kind of fill in the bulb. I have some napkins over here that I can wipe off my excess on. was going to play some music, but I don't think that's going to work very well. And then I'm going to do that to each one of them, I think. Let's see. So that's the red one. Let's do green one. Oh my goodness, these are on there tight, which is good. I want them on there good. Oh, let's do a green one. I grabbed purple. Well, let's make this one purple. Okay, then I'm going to do the same kind of thing where I go in with a lot of color at the top, and then around the side a little, and then at the bottom. And I'm going to take my pen and pull this color down and around and up and all over the place to spread it out, I hope. This one isn't blending quite as well as the red seemed to. And I actually do want a little bit around the bottom, just really diluted to make it look like it is, you know, shining. Pull some more of that down. All right. I want a little bit of this red too. I'm going to see if I can do the same thing while I have this out. Just kind of trying to follow the shape of the bulb. Now, I am not a teacher. I am just showing you what I'm doing. So I hope that you guys realize that I am not trying to teach you guys how to do this because I am learning myself. This is the first time I've done it. I am just having some fun. I just like to play around, and you guys know I love lots of supplies. I like lots of things, and I enjoy all of this. So please don't think that I am like trying to teach you, but I am trying to make you less fearful if you are about trying new things, because if I can do this, you can do this for real. So I'm just doing this one yellow. Not much on that one. And then I think I'll do green like I had tried to do before. And then I will do blue. Let's see. This one I kind of made a wonky shape, so I need to be careful not to exactly follow this shape, I hope. There, I think that looks better than the shape that I had on there. Oh, I didn't clean off my yellow. That's okay, because it kind of gave it a nice little color. And I'm sure if you guys are watercolorers, you can point out 8,000 things that I'm doing wrong, and that's okay. I have a lot to learn. I'm just trying to have some fun and do something different. And I have not taken any classes or anything like that, but maybe I will. See how I like this. and then I'm gonna do a blue one over here, and I'm just trying to pick out what color blue I might want. I have several to choose from. I think I just want the royal blue. So, and then let's do that whole thing again where we pull it down. I feel like some of these are harder to blend with just the same color than others, so I don't know, maybe I just need to learn the markers a little bit more. But gosh, this is a pretty color. And I'm going to dilute it just a little, or take a little bit of the color off and just come in here like that. Yeah, I think that looks nice. I don't know, I can tell it's lights, hopefully you can too. And maybe I'll come in here with a little bit extra color since it's still wet and just kind of put a little bit in here to give it a little bit of dimension. And I'll do that a little bit with the green too. I kind of like the way the red is looking. It already has kind of something. I'm not going to mess with it too much. And then let's see, I'm going to take, it's kind of a brownish color. I have a paint pen. I was kind of wondering about doing something with that too. Oh, this is definitely a brown one. That's okay. This is where swatching my colors would probably be a smart thing to do. Although it does match the color on the thing. I don't know what I was thinking. When I was looking at it in the thing, I was thinking it was more of a dark yellow. And then I think it has a black cord, or does it have a, no, I'm gonna do a black cord. And I'm just making it a little bit thick in some areas. And I think I'm gonna take this yellow. Now this one does look like a mustardy yellow. There we go. Kind of blend in the brown with the mustardy yellow. Make it look more like a gold socket. Now I still had some sparkle on my brush, and so the little lights are sparkling, which is really pretty. Now this is still wet, I can see it. If I had my heat gun out, which I should probably do if I'm going to be doing watercoloring for much, I should dry that a little bit. I'm not sure what to do up here, but maybe I'll just put the sentiment up there. May your holidays be bright, or something like that, maybe. I'm just drying it up a little. And I think I will take my white gel pen and go in a little bit in the middle. Just to put some highlights in here. Like the little filament that's in there, I don't know. Now this one is kind of getting a little carried away over here. I don't know what he thinks he's doing. This little purple guy. Let me try to do a little more blending over here. I might even go over this a little bit just to soften it up and to bring some of that black down, like it has a little bit of, it's not so in your face. I think that looks better. Yeah, I think that's pretty cute. So now I just need for it to dry so I can finish the card. But while it's doing that thing, I can pick out, I'm going to use another one of these holiday plaid box of cards. I think maybe I'll do it on this. I think that looks nice. Okay, and I had told you that sometimes I make 2 cards out of one of these, so let me do that so you guys can kind of see what I was talking about. I will take this and I will just cut off the very top where it folds, just as little as possible. So it's like 1/8 of an inch. But now I have 2 cards. And then one of the cards, usually the back of the card, has a little area where they wrote the name of the brand of it. So I'm just going to also trim that off. So now I have to know that this card is going to be a little bit smaller. But that's okay. Or that card front. And then sometimes I will also cut this part about the same so that I know that it's the same distance on both sides. It's a little bit smaller, which for this one might be a little too much, yeah, because I didn't give it enough on either side. So I'm going to need to get the card base and I will be right back. I'm going to try something different and maybe do a black Christmas card. I know it's not totally different. I've done that in the past, but I kind of like the black with that dark green plaid. I kind of like the black with this. So I'm going to score my sheet of 8.5 by 11 at the 4 1/4 mark on the 8.5 side, and then the 11 side I'm going to cut this halfway at 5.5, and this will make 2 A2-sized cards. Of course, I only need 1 for this card, but since I made 2 bases, I can use 1 for the next card as well, or for another card. So let me just put that away for now. And if I do this, I will also need some white for the middle. So with this won't have a border. This is going to cover the whole card because those are A2 size cards, but I am going to need a white center. So let me go ahead and cut a piece of that as well. So I'm just taking large 8.5 by 11 and I'm going to cut this down do it this way. I'm going to do 5 1/4 by 4. And I'm actually going to, I'm just doing this for my own prep. Did I do 5 1/2 already? Yes, I did. Okay. So I'm going to cut this to 5 1/4 by 4. So here's the 4. And then I screwed up when I cut the 5 1/4, so no biggie. I'm going to go ahead and put this down on the inside of my card base. And I'm going to put this on the card front. Oh, and it actually is a little bit smaller. Oops. Well, can I lift it up without making a total mess of the card? We'll try. I didn't realize it was a little smaller from left to right, which I'll just compensate for it when I put this down. There we go. I like that better. And then this will go right on top like this, and I think that looks nice. And I am trying to take some lettering classes, so that will be fun. But until then, I'm just going to use a sparkly, let's do a red pen. And I'm just going to write with some of, I'm going to try to do some nice handwriting and say, may your holidays be bright. Put this down right in the middle. And then I see that there's some little bit of erasing to do, but you want to make sure it's all dry before you do that. I think it is, so clean up my little pencil marks. Sometimes you can't even see them, but other times you can, so I'll clean it up when I need to. But there we go. May your holidays be bright. There we go. So thanks for watching. I hope that this gives you some inspiration. I hope it shows you that, you know, you don't have to be talented to make some crafty homemade things. And I think it turned out really cute. And I think that the recipient will like it too. So thanks for watching and have a great day. Bye.